from New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students. This is your school news.
Welcome to Your School News. I'm Alexander Ellsworth.
And I'm Leah Schwagel. Topping our newscast this week, Hour of Code takes school system by storm. Trask students craft for a cause, and Snipes teachers win cash awards.
Our top story this week, the Hour of Code has become a tradition in New Hanover County's elementary schools, and we have two reports. First, we travel to Forest Hills Global Elementary, where students took part in this educational movement. With a complete report is YSN reporter Bobby Blue.
The Hour of Code is a global movement reaching tens of millions of students in 180-plus countries. In New Hanover County, dozens of schools, including Forest Hills Global Elementary, participated in this amazing event. The Hour of Code is organized by the nonprofit Code.org and over 100 others, and is designed to be a statement that today's generation of students is ready to learn critical skills for 21st century success.
Coding in particular, though, is a skill that all students are going to need in the future. It is actually the #1 job right now in the United States. It's projected to grow at twice the rate of other jobs. And if you are in computer science, you can expect to earn a great wage and have flexible work environment.
Throughout the week, students learned how to code using programs designed for teaching computer science. The students learned the basic concepts of computer science with drag and drop programming blocks, set up in a game-like atmosphere and equipped with age-appropriate self-directed tutorials.
I learned that you have to use like many steps in coding, and it gets harder and harder every time. Fun about it was that it was my favorite movie, Moana, and Maui and Moana, they had to go around on the ocean, and they had to get past the Kakamora.
Some of the hardest things that I had to do is I had to use a lot of blocks. Like I had to use up to 20 blocks at least to get past a level, and it said I only had to use 6, but I used more than 6.
The unique hands-on experience that Hour of Code brought to the students at Forest Hills reinforced concepts and skills already taught in other subject areas by integrating national math, English language arts, and science standards.
Well, when you think about coding, you think about computer and binary programming, a lot of math, but actually the skills that our students are learning go beyond that, because as they're learning how to code, they are learning logic and problem solving. We can integrate the computer coding with other social studies, science, and other subjects in school. They're collaborating with each other. These are all skills that businesses want to see when the students come out of schools.
With technology changing every industry on the planet, computing knowledge has become part of a well-rounded skill set. The Hour of Code demystifies computer science for hundreds of students across the country and helps them to look toward the future possibilities for themselves in the design and development of new technologies. Reporting for Your School News, this is Bobby Blue.
Bradley Creek Elementary also got into the Hour of Code groove. Code.org, one of the developers of the week-long lessons, introduced a new sports-themed coding tutorial, which got a number of the Bradley Creek 5th grade sports enthusiasts interested in programming. Students start early through the programs such as Scratch, in which users drag and drop blocks of code to program interactive stories, games, and animations. That lays the groundwork for learning more advanced coding languages such as C++, or Java. This year's Code.org reached several milestones, including 300 million students served with 1 hour of code and a total of 20 billion written lines of code so far. Hour of Code has introduced at least 10% of all students globally to code through its program. This has become an increasingly important concept as it is helping teach young people programming to prepare them for a future world where manufacturing and other fields are going to robots instead of humans.
In other news, congratulations to Ashley High School orchestra student, Madhavi Trika. As member of the 2016 All-State Orchestra, Madhavi applied for and was awarded a full tuition scholarship to the 2017 Canon Music Summer Camp. The camp is a 3-week music-filled retreat in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. It offers the most comprehensive course of musical instruction in the Southeast, with intensive college preparatory work in performance and music theory. Campers participate in daily ensemble rehearsals and music theory classes in an atmosphere that elevates everyone's musicianship. Equally important is the one-on-one instruction each camper receives in weekly private lessons. Open to serious student musicians who are rising high school freshmen to graduating seniors.
At Trask Middle School, technology teacher Daniel Drake developed a new club for students called Crafting for a Cause. Within weeks of announcing the mission of the club, over 25 students had joined and begun to design and craft wooden toys. Within a couple of weeks, the club had built 75 toys. As a club, students voted to donate these items to Toys for Tots this Christmas season. Trask wooden toys were classic in nature and required no batteries and run on 100% imagination. Designed by the students, the collection of toys included wooden cars, trucks, and planes. All the toys were certified to be child-safe and free of lead paint. To collect these wonderful handcrafted toys, the Toys for Tots organization sent one of their members to the school. While there, he shared a little bit about the organization, their mission, and just how these unique toys would be distributed. It was a great way for students to learn the craft of innovation and design, but also the importance of giving back to the community.
Links to Learning provides awards to New Hanover County, Brunswick, and Pender County elementary school educators to enhance curriculum and stimulate creative thought in a variety of settings. These awards enable educators to enrich classroom and extracurricular activities and develop new approaches to learning. This year, the committee received 83 applications for a total request for over $67,000 against a budget of only $30,000. Of the 46 projects awarded, New Hanover County Schools Snipes Academy received 8, a record for a single school and in our district.
I will be using this award to do a musical in the spring called Willy Wonka, and we will be doing costumes with that. We will also purchase the musical with this award, and we'll also use it to supply costumes for our broadcast team and possibly a green screen in our, so we'll have a double green screen in our broadcast room.
I received the award from the Assistance League of Greater Wilmington for the Snipes STEAM Library Makeover Edition. So we will be purchasing a subscription question and comprehension service for our Battle of Books team so that they can be prepared to compete in May, on May the 5th. We also will receive some equipment, some STEAM equipment such as the Sphero robots, some Lego equipment and some other things that will help us for our Science Olympiad team next year.
The Links to Learning program is in its 5th year and has now contributed over $80,000 to local schools. In total, New Hanover County schools received close to $19,000 in grant monies from the Assistance League's Links to Learning program.
3. New Hanover County Schools educators recently achieved the National Board certification, and 25 educators renewed their certifications. With a full report is Kathy Kale.
With the new additions to the districts and the renewals, New Hanover County Schools now has over 400 National Board certified teachers and continue to be among the state's top districts with high numbers of certified teachers. The newly certified teachers are Kimberly Kahn from Pine Valley Elementary School, Nun Johnson from Holly Shelter Middle School, and Stacy Samuel from Trask Middle School. Teachers who renewed their National Board certification are Gwendolyn Abram, Catherine Anderson, Ann Brooks, Krista Cotton, Jennifer Crafts, Elizabeth Foreman, Jennifer Hatch, Lindsay Cars, Victoria Kosh, Christy Lowell, Peggy Lutke, Whitney McCoy, Tara Mulvey, Lindsay Reiner, Susan Robbins, Valerie Simmons, Charles Summick, Kate Taylor, Whitney Tobin, Brenda Turner, Mary Tyndall, Jenny Walters, Jennifer Waring, Rosemary Wheeler, and Carolyn Witowski. The National Board for Professional Teaching Standards is an independent, nonpartisan, and nonprofit organization devoted to advancing the quality of teaching and learning. The organization mission is to advance the quality of teaching and learning by maintaining high and rigorous standards for what accomplished teachers should know and be able to do. Providing a national voluntary system certifying teachers who meet these standards, advocating related education reforms to integrate national board certification in American education, and to capitalize on the expertise of national board certified teachers. Reporting for your school news, this is Kathy Kale.
What is inquiry? At Coddington Elementary, students learned inquiry by heading down to the farm. Students in Miss Snow's class learned that inquiry is the process used to introduce the scientific method of hypothesis research. That seems like a really big topic for kindergarten students, but when applied to life on the farm, the students quickly relate. Learning about crops, students use scientific inquiry to observe the life cycle of several varieties of a vegetable. They created a line plot to record the results of a class tasting and to interpret the data collected on the line plot. Students also studied large and small farm animals like cows and chickens, learning about eggs and dairy products. Parents in attendance at the Farm Day finale got to see demonstrations, view student video projects, enjoy hot apple cider, and play some Wonder Farm Day contests designed by the students.